You shake his work for it. Talk. See?
I gotta do without it.
Sorry.
Great job this
Your
evening.
grandmother dropped the mic in the sink.
Hello?
Hello.
Testing, 1, 2.
Hello?
Sorry,
Is that better now?
Drop the sink.
that's all right, I won't use it. Can you hear me back there?
Yes.
So first off, I want to thank Tanya, Cam's mom, and Gina, Joe Hurley's mom, for putting this together, helping us out with the gift. and everything. Just want to talk about, both JV and the varsity squad. We didn't have the best season this year. It's not so much about the record. It's facing adversity. A lot of the game we play, though it's a physical game, there's a lot of mental toughness that has to be involved with this. What you guys went through, especially on the JV and the varsity, you fought through it. It's very hard to be committed to a program, especially the game of hockey, going and grabbing your bag and going to practice every day and give everything you got, pushing through it and fighting through it and not getting the wins on the other end and get the results that you all wanted. All right, so as coaches, we're very proud of you. All right, parents, grandparents, guardians, the commitment that you put forward. Players, you guys should all be thankful towards them. There's a lot of money that goes involved in this sport, a lot of time, a lot of driving. All right, so they're committed just as well as you, and I'm very proud that you guys pushed through it. Talk a little bit about, we're trying to build the program up so that we're all excited to play the game. The JV, myself and Coach Scarpatula just the other night went over to Andover, met with other coaches. We're trying to get the JV program into a JV league. All right, as JV players, it's very hard to just show up and really have nothing to play for. Like the varsity has the ability to play into states, hopefully win the state championship, and so on and so forth. The JV program here, and most JV programs, you go to practice, you play some games, hopefully you win along the way, but at the end of the season, there's really nothing at the end. So this program that we're looking into is they'll have score sheets, they'll be able to run stats, they'll have a website that you can go on, see where your points are, your goals are, your assists are, hopefully no penalties, all right? Get some wins, and also play into a playoff and lead into a championship. So that's what we're looking to do, because there's always something you want to be excited to play, you want to go for a reason. So that's what we're working on currently to hopefully get our JV program into something like that. Probably be a 10-mile radius from Everett rink where the games will be. They won't just be in Everett. They'll have 2 refs, they'll have timekeepers and everything like that, and it'll be more structured, and it'll be just kind of like the varsity program. It will fall and work under the MIAA rules and regulations. So that's what we're currently working on now. For everyone that's already committed to the summer workouts, thank you. I've said this, I know to the varsity guys, but the JV guys that are in this this room, it's more than just grabbing your bag the Monday after Thanksgiving. Hockey's changed so much. Before, you used to be able to put the bag down, play baseball, play football, play all these different other sports. You guys, I give you credit, you shoot harder, you're faster, you're better stick handlers than when I played. Joe Scarpatula will probably say different because he was like the best of the best, he'll tell you. He'll remind you.
Yeah, just ask him, he'll tell you.
Who heard that from me in this room? Relax. But you guys, there's more to it. So there's more to the off season. You got to put in the work. So the people that already registered for the summer workouts, thank you. The fall hockey, we're limited to the roster size because of USA Hockey. Myself and the other coaches that are on the bench that aren't on the volunteer level, we can't have anything to do with the team up until the day after Thanksgiving. I'm sure there's other coaches out there that do that, but we're not going to be one of them. So I wish I could get anyone out there from JV to a varsity player, but we're kind of limited. So everyone that's already registered for the fall ice and the skills and everything, I thank you for that. Again, we all picked the sport, a very expensive sport, and it costs thousands of dollars. Guys, listen up, players, listen up. A financial commitment so that you can play this game that you all love. You guys should all give your moms a kiss. You should all give them a hug. Your dads a hug, a kiss. It's all right to kiss your dad. All right, so it's okay. All right, handshake. You've got to be appreciative for what they do for you, the sacrifices that they have, because someday you'll respect it. You'll thank them for it, because when you have kids and they're going through what you're going through, you're going to be, oh my God, I can't believe how much they spent on it. All right? So be appreciative on that. I'm going to open this right up to Joey Scompatulo, handle the JV side, and then we'll go into the boss again. So please pay attention.
Thank you. So, I just want to clarify that I was good because my parents had a little bit of money and I was the only one who was on the ice with skates. Everybody else had sneakers on. So that's why I dominated out pretty good. It made me feel really good. So, as Coach said earlier about the record, our JV team, our record wasn't that good either. We did not win a game. But the commitment, most of the kids were there every practice, every game. It wasn't easy, you know, like he was saying, that we just knew showing up to the game, we were probably gonna lose. We were trying to keep it within 10 sometimes. I actually told a couple of the other coaches, can we play this game without hitting? Because, you know, you're at a different level than we are, and we agreed to play a couple of games with no checking in the JV level just so we don't hurt our kids. But I do have to say, with all the adversity that this team has had, they're a good group of kids. We took them out to the Prince House for Christmas, and everybody in that restaurant talked about how awesome those kids were. You guys were fantastic, and for parents, they should be proud of that. Sometimes it's not about hockey. Hockey's a part of it, but you're young men, and you're going to be good fathers someday, and maybe you'll be up here coaching with us. So anyway, I'm just going to go right into the awards, and then, by the way, the coffee. Cheers to Joe. Cheers to having skates when everybody else has sneakers. Listen, it's true.
Just ask.
What? I'm fat and 50. I just turned 52. I said it last year, guys. This is your future. Right or wrong?
You're right.
You guys think you're gonna be skinny? Good luck. Good luck. I got pictures I can show you. All right. Our first award is the Unsung Hero Award, given to the individual who has made a positive impact on the program. From behind the scenes, he had a positive attitude, willingness to help, whatever capacity necessary, and commitment to excellence. This award goes to Jackson Burns. We'll do the back Now, the other players aren't here, but I'm just gonna go real quick. Among the next award is gonna be for offensive player. This player obviously was one of our most talented. He was a freshman, good kid. He was a kid that everybody looked up to at practice, very helpful. Also going to be a good leader. I look forward to hopefully him coming up to the varsity level in the next year or two. Best offensive players for Danny Cadman. He's not here.
He's at Lake Placid playing.
Huh?
He's at Lake Placid playing.
I know.
Okay.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
There's more money.
Did you fly or did he fly or drive? Oh, well, you saved a couple $100 there. All right, the Coaches Award is to someone who embodies the very essence of what it means to be a coach, a mentor, a leader, on and off the ice. This year's Coaches Award goes to Shane Lynch. Again, he's not here. The next award is going to be for Best Defensive Player. He is a junior, good hockey player, very tenacious, doesn't like to get off the ice, but Coach O'Keefe loves him because he's a little crazy. He's a Woobin kid, which we love. He was more than just our best defenseman. He was all around one of our better players, but he was a leader on the defensive side. Kirk Post, best defensive player. And his brother Sean, we're going to give him the most improved player, which this kid right here, I can't wait. I hope he sticks with it when he's a senior. Because his tryout, he was afraid to fall down. And I remember we were doing skating drills and I skated to him. I said, hey kid, I had no idea what his name was. Don't be afraid to fall. It's obvious you're not going to make the varsity. Just don't be afraid to fall. You're not going to get any better. This kid, he fell so often, practice after practice. I told the other coaches that I had a kid, I think his number was 29? 29. Please stay away from him, he's new. He's 29. So we're playing at home, like that. And the coaches stayed away from him because obviously he couldn't skate. Doesn't he score the first goal of the game? and the coach looks at me like, you told me that like I got a ringer. Sorry, the kid, he had a knack. He can't skate, but he is a smart hockey player. So the most improved goes to Sean Post. All right, the last one. Last one's most valuable player. This is probably one of the easiest decisions I've made as a coach. This kid is a leader on and off the ice. We had a couple issues in the locker room where we had a couple of captains lose their letters, and he was one who stood out that we trusted, and we named him assistant captain. Just a great kid. Practice, perfect. His ability isn't there also, but just a good kid. Most valuable player for this team is Andrew Fucci. Yeah. I need my phone. All right. All right, so we're going to give out these bags to you kids that are here. There's shorts, shirt, and right here. So I'm going to call your name, Jackson Burns. Jacob Smith. AJ, and I'll get your brother's for you. There should be another cat. I'll get your brother's for you. Yeah, we can be your brother's. Who's that? Brandon Howe. All right, Coach. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Turn this over to the varsity side now. Like I said, as a varsity team, we had a fairly young team, mainly, pretty much made up of sophomores. We're only losing 2 seniors this year. They're moving on, Cam and Eric. We were playing against some tough competition this year. I mean, we opened up against Tewksbury on a scrimmage. I did that on purpose to try to light a fire on them, show them what they could go up against. Of course, we all know Tewksbury went all the way to the States and they ended up fizzling out. But we played a hard schedule, and we played against teams that were heavy on the senior end. Shawsheen, for example, had 13 seniors. Big difference when you're playing against a 15-year-old, maybe even some 14-year-olds, and maybe a 16-year-old. Big difference. 2 years makes a big difference. This year's record, we ended up having 14-2, total of 10 points. 6 of those games being a 1-goal loss. And then 5 of those games going into overtime. So when you break that down, though we didn't have the wins, we did compete. And we did push them as hard as we could. I know I did, and I felt bad at times, but I know I had to push some of them to try to get the maximum effort out of them. Isn't that I didn't like them or anything like that, I just knew that they probably had a little more in the tank to push. And we try to do that. So when you break down that record, as I said, you know, I think moving forward into next year and the year after, I think we're going to be able to compete at a pretty high level. And I'm looking forward to seeing what next year brings. We'll go into the varsity gifts right now. We have the plaques. Right now, the first one is the Young Son Hero. This individual here, I don't think he got player of the game this year, but he's definitely one of those players that kind of goes unrecognized. But he can definitely turn the tempo of the game just the way he plays. He's not a big frame at all. He doesn't have much muscle, but he can throw a pretty heavy body. He can throw a pretty heavy body. And when he connects, he usually connects pretty good. And that changes the tempo of the game just in one hit. But his forecheck, he plays all areas here, all 3 zones, and I'm pleasantly surprised, as well as the other coaches. This goes to Mario. Juan keeps making sandwiches for him, maybe he'll get some. He definitely changes the tempo. He flies all around and he makes things happen. Creates some spots. Mario was also one of our assistants captains this year. The next award goes to the MVP, Most Valuable Player. This individual is an individual that we can call on for anything. Any position we need him on, anything we ask of him. He likes to joke around quite a bit, but when it's time to go and play the game, he just totally changes his whole facial expression. He's a go-to guy. We rely on him heavily, and I think the team heavily respects him, players respect him. I know the coaches love him. This award goes to Jay and so. The rest of the guys want to see it.
Oh, sorry, Rob.
Thanks, Jaden.
Okay, Joe, I already talked to you.
The graduation requirement.
All right, the next award is the Coaches Award. This individual started texting me probably midsummer, asking what he could do, try to make sure that we had the best year in front of us, what he could do for the players, what he could do for the team, how he could make himself better. This is definitely someone that I've been pushing for the last 3 years. And I know at times he probably thought I hated him or disliked him, but it wasn't the case. I do like him, I respect him, I try to push him to try to just be a better hockey player, a better person. And he was one of those guys that when an underclassman needed a ride to the breakfast place in Wakefield, he was the guy that kind of loaded up the car and took him home. This award, the Coach's Award, goes to Eric Schultz.
All right, buddy.
And high beams are on.
Go, boy.
This award is now the Offensive Player of the Year. This individual is someone that we could go to, not just this year, but the last couple of years. He only played for us for 3 years. He played a total of 63 games. He had 31 goals, 44 assists, 75 points total. He also had 76 minutes in penalties. Drove me crazy. I'm sure he drove his parents crazy at times too. But he's a respectful kid. He's a kid we're going to miss moving forward. This award goes to Camp Correa. There's no doubt if we had him his freshman year, he probably would have definitely broke 100 points. This award goes to the Defensive Player of the Year. This individual, everyone that hears the last couple of years, we lost a lot of defensemen last year. We lost a good amount. We didn't know what we had coming in. We didn't know what we were going to do. We're going to move some forwards back there. We're going to move some forwards all around, play around with the lineup a little bit. When I saw this individual come in on the ice the night of tryouts, I was kind of pleasantly surprised. It looked like he had some rust on his skates a little bit, probably from playing other sports maybe. But he's someone that we started out on the front end, playing forward. But we knew that he'd be more valuable to us on the backside of the defensive end. So we're looking forward to seeing what this individual gives us for the next 3 years. This one goes to Ryan Beaton. This next award is the Most Improved Player of the Year. When I first saw this individual come out, not just this year, before, when he first came to Northeast. I knew there was something in him. I knew he had to find himself a little bit, he had to get a little bigger. You can definitely see that he definitely put the work in on the off season, there's no doubt about it. His shooting was better, his skating was better. Very coachable kid, very respectful. He doesn't say much around me. I don't know if I scare the shit out of him or what. He kind of gives me that smirk at times. He just gives me that little smile. But this one goes to Cole Robinson.
Fantasy. He lost fantasy.
Right now, we're just going to the regular gifts. We'll call you up by number, name. You guys come up, we'll find your bag, we'll pass out your gifts. Inside the bag, there's some additional gear, so make sure you open it up. First one goes to William Baker, number 1. Next bag, Matt Lorenzo, number 3. Number 4, Ryan Stringer. Number 6, George McKinnon. Number 7, Malachi. Number 9, Paul. Number 10's Adam. I don't think he's here. Get the back to Adam. Number 11, Mario. Huh? Number 12, Pierre.
He posted on it.
Number 13, Cash. Number 15, Scotty. Number 19, Lee. Jack Flynn.
I seen his parents here. Yeah.
What is?
Yeah, he can't skate, he falls a lot, but he shoots goals.
21, Eric. 26, Matt Cruz. 27, Ryan. 29, Shane.
Come on, Beatty.
32, Hutch.
There we go. Broken hand.
Plaques here. 4 plaques. This year we had 4 All-Stars on the team, all picked and voted on by the coaches of the Commonwealth Athletic Conference. The first All-Star for Northeast is Joe Hurley. Next All-Star is Jade Silva. Next one is Kim Korea. The last one, and Mario, we're going to get this fixed. It's for Mario Amata. He spelled your name wrong. I'm sorry. You got the other one right, but he spelled it wrong. Amarta. What? Amarta.
A-M-A-R-T-A.
That's how you spell it? Alright, so like I said earlier, we have 2 seniors that are moving on. Addition, so they don't steal our shirts because they think it's theirs. They get a replica of their shirts, a plaque with their picture, a hockey puck on the stick, for their rooms or wherever they go. Whatever you guys decide to do that. That's a great gift.
Joe, don't touch it.
You're up here just hanging out. Those are the guys. We have the banners as well. The banners are also hung up behind us. If Eric and Cam would show up here for a minute, come up here real quick. Just real quick. Just go over some stats.
Oh, what's
Both of them played 63 games total. Cam had 31 goals, 44 assists, 75 points total, 96 minutes in penalties. 96 minutes in penalties. Eric had 63 games also, 12 goals, 5 assists, 17 points, 44 minutes in penalties.
That's what we like, doing hockey here.
Minutes, not times, but minutes. 2 minutes each.
We also,
A lot of them are 5.
as seniors, they also get some additional gifts. The gifts, they can open them up while they're here and they can show the audience. I'm not going to tell them what it is, but you guys check it out. Show as I said to them when I first met them, as they open them up, I tell them all the time, I tell all the guys in the corner, I tell these guys in the JV level. As we all know, 4 years of high school goes by really, really quick. They're in the locker room 1 minute as a freshman. Snap of a finger, they're already seniors, they're moving on into the workforce. So enjoy every possible moment you can.
Cam, Keith, you gotta teach him how to read that. You can't even say it's a bowl thing anymore. Three Van, Linfield, none of them can even watch.
They say I love to talk, I don't know. Who said that?
Eric, what time is it?
So the guys that are moving on, and even the juniors that are moving on after that, and so on and so forth. Guys, listen up. It goes for every player. Just because you're moving on doesn't mean that you have to be strangers. Anything you guys need help. Anyway, you need a letter of recommendation, anything. Reach out, we'll be glad to write it for you, speak on your behalf. Even help you, assist you find jobs, whatever we can do to help you move forward and be successful in life, right? Everything we talk about in the locker room is not just about hockey, it's about life lessons, right? You're gonna be faced with a bunch ups and downs. It's what you do with the downs. You just can't stay on your knee and just, cry and feel bad about yourself. You gotta pick yourself back up. That's life. You keep pushing forward, and you just try to do better the next day and do better moving forward. So before I turn it on over to the captains, every year the varsity, I send out an email when the year ends or a text, and I ask them to vote for next year's contract. Here's the union president of me. I'm trying for captains for next season. All right, and it's all done by the players. The coaches don't interfere with it. And right now, for next year's captains, Joey Hurley will stay a captain. He was a captain this year. Captain wearing the C next year will be Jaden Silva. The assistant captain next year will be Mario Amata. And this is a newly elected captain for next year. It's Cole Robinson. Congratulations to you guys. Well earned. And again, that was selected by their peers. So congratulations.
Go up there.
Oh, you guys asked. Oh my God.
You guys got your watches and forgot how to act. Speech. What time is it? Me and Eric got a gift for the team. Game pucks.
Speech!
You throw them at us.
Can you?
of a sudden they don't want to talk, right?
We got gifts for the coaches. These are my favorite coach persons. Coach Paul.
Like that bucket is to take those
Tip points.
Coach C, the strongest coach.
Tell them your responsibility.
Chloe, what is drippiest?
Thank you guys. We're the best coach. Got me a trip to Florida. Once again, I want to thank Tanya and I want to thank Gina for putting this all together. Again, guys, listen up. Listen up. Again, the commitment that everyone put forward on both squads, get everyone to the rank again. Everything I spoke about earlier, I just want to thank you. We appreciate it. We're going to try to build this program up and bring it back to where we want it, which is, of course, winning many, many games and getting deep into the state tournament, as well as the JV squad. We get into that JV league. We want them to kind of go deep into the playoffs and grab championships out of that as well. So I appreciate everything that you guys have done throughout the year. I can't thank you enough.
CIC champion.
And hold it. One other thing. I forgot about it. I just looked over to the right. Coach O'Keefe's been promising these kids, these players. Been promising these kids that he'd play the bagpipes all year long. Yeah! So he decided to go to his truck and embarrass himself like tonight. So for your entertainment, here's Coach O'Keefe.
Jaden, you know what that first song was? Huh? I'm asking you. That's the Marine Corps hymn.
What's that?
That's all you talk about is Marines, Marines all year.
See,
You have to know that.
See, I have a serious question.
Joe, start Joe. Let's go.
Thanks again, everyone. Thank you very much.
Stand right here. Let me see.
Yours.
I'm gonna have to bring it. You said,
Love it. Love it.